Okay, so this is just going to be a really quick video on paper 3. Your exam is on the 7th of June, which is a Friday. We could hold a revision session on the 6th of June, Thursday, 12:10 to 2 o'clock, 2:50 to 4 o'clock, whatever. We can do 3 multiple choice papers in that time. Just talk through the paper. Right, probably worthwhile turn up to that, or I suppose I could do the Monday when we come back. Anyway, I will give you a call to arrange all that. Multiple choice questions, 30 minutes, 30 marks. Question 31, 20 minutes. I know it's only worth 10 marks. Question 32, 20 minutes, 15 marks. And the last question, 50 minutes, 50 minutes, 25 marks. Okay, so question 31, you need 3 paragraphs plus a conclusion which must be justified, and you must also talk about the limitations of the data, okay, which I haven't put on here. So 3 paragraphs plus a conclusion, must be justified, pick out the data. Right, so they're going to use some data. You just pick out the trends. In 2017, it was this figure. By 2022, it was this figure. It has gone up by 20%, or it's gone up by this number. This therefore means that these fossil fuels are still being used a lot, okay? Pick out the trends, but you must quote the data, just like for the 4 markers. So this question was, to what extent, they'll all be the same, to what extent, if at all, does the data suggest that the reliance on fossil fuels to produce energy is falling? Right, so use the data in extract C. We'll use it 3 times to create the 3 paragraphs on here. You must do that. Right, and you must quote the data in your passage. Don't use every single bit of data, just pick out the main trends. You should probably write about 1.5 sides max, okay? Some people write 4 or 5 sides, it's completely ridiculous. They're wasting their time, and actually they'll be trawling through the data. Just pick out the trends. Pick out the trends on there. You must have a conclusion, which must be justified, and it must also have on it the limitations of the data, which I have not put on here, okay? Limitations of the data will be something like, so I'm just trying to pick up a pen. Right, I haven't got a pen on me right now. Yes, I have, in my pocket. Right, let's put it on here. Limitations of data. Okay? All right. Question 31. Okay, so question 32, very simple. Question 32. You must have chains of reasoning. You must put some analysis in there. Diagrams if you can, although sometimes you can't always use diagrams. But make 3 points. It's out of 15 marks. Hopefully you can do the question. It can come from anywhere on the whole course, okay? Answers will be in extract D. If you're really struggling, have a look at the extract, second last extract. You'll probably find the answers in there, right? It could be... how will a fall in the oil price affect Venezuela, which exports loads of oil? Something like that, okay? Right, it could be completely random. You just got to work your way through it. Question 33, 25 out of 25, right? The examiners, and I've been an assistant principal examiner for this paper, right? They are told to give you 25 out of 25 if your question answers the question specifically and you use the extract. So I'll probably ask for this one is intro, state your case, bit of data, bit of definitions. Right, I believe that we will not be using as many fossil fuels, whatever the question is. Right, para 1 for the argument, para 2 against the argument. The probability is that the question is going to be on government intervention. Read the handout that I've given with this. So there'll be government intervention because there is market failure, there is a misallocation of resources. So therefore, what I call the 4 big diagrams, which are in this section anyway, are all in here, right? Positive consumption externality, negative consumption externality, etc. Even the mega diagram can be used. But if you intervene, this could lead to government failure. Okay, for example, they asked a question on steel. Should the steel industry close down? Should we support the steel industry when it's losing money? Okay, if we don't, then the multiple accelerator will work in reverse. There'll be loads of unemployed people in certain areas. There will be deprived areas. There'll be more crime, etc. There'll be more inequality. It's also a strategic resource. We need it. So therefore, we need to intervene. And if we do increase sheet on the steel industry, this will have a positive effect. Multiple accelerator work in reverse, etc., etc. However, if the government does intervene and props up a failing industry, then that's going to create more national debt. Then this is also a problem. Okay. Or housing. Should the government intervene in the housing market? And how should they intervene in the housing market? Very similar question. Yes, they should intervene. Yes, increase G, multiple accelerator, ASAD analysis. Housing has positive externalities. No, because of national debt. Then you must come to a conclusion. Make sure the conclusion is sort of quite lengthy. It depends on, this is the best way that we should intervene in the market. Something like that. Okay, but examiners are told to give you 25 out of 25. So when I worked at Thurston, 6 out of the 20 candidates got 25 out of 25 on the last question, which makes a big difference. Okay, that's the whole paper done. I've sent a handout with it to give you a little bit more advice on there. Good luck. Exam on the 7th of June. Come in the 6th of June. I suppose you could also come in on the Monday. Give us a shout for that if you want me to come in Monday, periods 1 and 2. But you'll have lots of other exams on then. I know some of you doing science papers or whatever. Okay. Thank you very much.